kind of move was it at halftime when you guys had given up 51? What was the sermon that you got about your defense?
I mean, it was just, you know, the atmosphere of not putting your head down. Like, okay, we still finna go at them. Like, we're not finna give up. Because, I mean, you know, at that point, sometime last year had our head down, you know, we're down 10, you know, going in the half. You know, we've been, you know, just half doing stuff. But now we was like, no, we finna pick it back up, and we finna keep going, you know, keep counting, keep holding each other responsible, and try to pull this one off.
What was the difference? I guess you guys had good offense in both halves, but kind of talk about that 20-0 run, IJ. I mean, what was? I know everything was clicking, but what was that like? That emotion on the floor?
The emotion, you know, the hump was rocking, and when we started getting stops, I applaud Fred. Fred came in, stepped up, and got on the guard and pretty much kept him out the paint, and that was really the reason for our run. Not offensively, but Fred came up and stepped up defensively. Our coaches called him Tony Allen, TA, so Fred made that run for us, and we just capitalized on the offensive end.
Gavin, you guys been in that situation before and had it come out the other end. How good does it feel to come back in a way like that after the last 3 seasons to get that confidence?
I mean, it feels great. I mean, just, you know, a good feeling that's inside of you that know that, you know, you put everything in and now you're getting results back out of it. So, you know, that's a great feeling.
You come out and score a dozen points in your first game as a Bulldog. What was it like out there for you on the floor in your initial game?
It was different than high school. A lot different. Like, this is my first time ever seeing a hump with that many people, and that's probably the first time I ever played in front of that many people. So it really was different. But I know Coach Holland told me to come in the game, he needed me to knock down a shot, so I came down, that's what I did.
IJ, even with the attitude coming out of the locker room, they scored 3 quick buckets. What was kind of said at the under-16 timeout that clicked that run?
It's a lot of time left to play, and we just wanted to get stop by stop. That's it. We didn't panic. You know, that's our first time being down together as a unit, but we stuck together, stayed together. I think at that time last year we all would have probably separated and tried to go our own way, but we stayed together and basically gritted it out. And when Fred stepped up on defense, that's when the run came.
What's different now? I mean, other than obviously Ben Holland, but what made you guys stick together that maybe wouldn't have happened last year?
Just an older group. I guess you get tired of losing at some point. And, you know, we got 5 seniors. I'm a junior. We just wanted to, you know, we don't argue. We got great chemistry on and off the court. So everybody, just me being positive, Gavin being positive, all our seniors being positive. Even the freshmen was still being positive. It was just having a positive mindset was basically the reason for it, sticking together.
Gavin, after 3 losing seasons, how gratifying was this atmosphere and to get this win?
Oh, I mean, it was very exciting. I mean, you can tell it by, you know, how the bench reacted to every and one, to every 3-point made. Like, I mean, when we were hyped, the crowd was hyped, and I mean, that was just, you know, an eye opener for me, you know, seeing that, because, you know, that was probably one of the first times I ever seen it, you know, really rocking like that. So.
What did Coach Allen say to you and Kalu? I guess he gets 3 fouls in the first half, you get 2. What was kind of said?
He was just like, just calm down. I mean, because we were really kind of, you know, timid and a little sketchy about, you know, guarding out on the perimeter. But he was like, just calm down, and, you know, just stay in front of him, give him a gap a little bit, but, you know, just keep him in front of you and just, you know, play without fouling. Keep your hands off of him, and then just use your feet to play defense instead of your hands.
IJ, number 5 there really hurt with penetration. It was almost like a layup drill early, first 10 minutes of the first half. Did you anticipate that from him, or what was happening with your defense, your man-to-man defense in that first 10 minutes?
You know, we just looking for ball screen. You know, they were coming off a screen, and we had a game plan of not leaving a bid because everybody on that team could shoot. But at a point in time, we went back to plugging on ball screen and just playing it regular. And that pretty much, he told me to play defense. Coach Highland really stressed defense to me and told me I was doing fine on the offensive end, that I needed to man up and play defense. And I wanted to get a couple stops for my teammates.
Is it for a team that and a coach that really stresses man-to-man defense, You guys played like the last 11 minutes of the first half zone, which I'm sure is a lot more zone than you would care to play. How did you feel about that? Do you think it was the right thing to do? What was happening?
Yeah, of course. Our bigs got in foul trouble. That's really what forced us to zone. We had, I think Johnny was our 5-man at one point, and we wanted to just try to keep everybody, all our bigs, out of foul trouble. I think Gavin had 3, Falou had 3, Johnny probably had 1 or 2 at the time, and Travis also had 3 or 4. So we just wanted to try to slow them down and make them hit jump shots while we contested them and just keep them out of the paint.
Gavin, you finished with I think those 2 early fouls and you didn't get another one the rest of the game. How are you able to do that? Go that long of a time without committing any fouls?
Well, I mean, I really just talked to the ref, like, because, you know, the new rules. I was like, okay, ref, what am I doing, you know, that, you know, I need to stop doing in order to, you know, quit fouling. So, you know, he was just like, play with your hands up and just move your feet. And that's what I started doing, and just take more pride and have more enthusiasm in guarding. You know, the offensive end, you know, was like second, you know, scoring became like second nature. But, you know, as far as on the defensive end, you know, just really taking pride in it, you know, to help my teammates out.
Gavin, do you think this is your best career game?
Yeah, for now. I mean, I hope to have better.
On that note, Gavin, I know both y'all, I think career highs for both of you. Team has most points, I think, 15 years. I know y'all thought you'd be better on offense, but did you have realistic expectations to be this good? And I guess can you keep up, especially that second half pace where you're scoring so easily?
Yeah, I mean, we worked on it all summer. You know, we worked on transition. That's all we did. Conditioning and transition. So I think the biggest transition from last year's team, this year's team, we're in better condition this year. And us being able to push the tempo while when they get a bucket, if we come back and get an easy bucket in 3-4 seconds, I think that crushes them. And for us to just keep pushing the ball the whole game, that's a big thing for us, because we're a transition team, we're not a big team. So for us to be able to push it and not get tired, it's a big plus for us.
You guys didn't, and maybe it was just a function of foul trouble, but you didn't press at all this game. Is that something that's probably not in your game at this point, or do you anticipate that you'll do that more?
I mean, we have the people or the personnel to press. I think we can press at time, but mostly we work on just staying in front of the ball and playing man-to-man defense. You know, the shot clock is down, and if we can keep them out of paint and force people to take contested jump shots, and I think that's our biggest thing that we're doing.
Q only 2 turnovers tonight in 23 minutes. We talked about how in the scrimmage, the close scrimmage, you had 9 turnovers. Where does that comfort come from since the scrimmage that you're not really turning the ball over as much?
From Coach Holland really just talking to me and telling me that I need to slow down and just let the game come to me, and I think that's what I've been doing. I think in the UAB scrimmage, I was trying to force things and it wasn't there, and I wasn't used to playing at a college level in high school. Maybe I could have got that pass enough because the people weren't as athletic in college, so I just slowed down.
All right, guys.
Thank you.